Y'all should be getting buttons right now. You'll understand what they mean if you listen to my speech. Throughout my last 4 years here at Newton High School, with all of the tiring football practices and the late night homework, proms, homecomings, girlfriends, and stress headaches, I feel that what we have come to learn as a class and as individuals can best be expressed in a poem that my grandpa wrote for me a year ago. It is entitled You. Sometimes we seem not to understand that we are what we are. None of us perfect. We all have our faults. But if there's one thing to cling to believe in, it must be you. To remember that no matter what others do or say, you must believe in yourself. There's an old saying, are we born to die or are we born to live? The choice is always there. To live is to experience, to learn, to love, to hate, to desire, to cry, to hurt, to want, to fight, to lose, or to win. All these things just for you. And you can win if you really want to, because it is always up to you. Tonight is an evening dedicated to the wonder and the magic of being you, of being me, of being us, and of being we, in a world that is so fantastic. And the challenge of becoming fully and totally you is perhaps the greatest challenge of all. This is a great time to be alive. A lot of us may be receiving gifts such as, money, microwaves, cars, watches, or maybe that good old expensive handshake and a hug. Who knows, perhaps the gift that we're all looking forward to right now is that diploma in our hands. But there is one gift that too many of us seem to overlook at times. A gift that we have all had with us for some 17 or 18 years now. The gift that I'm talking about is the precious gift of life. This gift is synonymous with the poem that I had read to you earlier about becoming totally and fully you. There is not one person in this stadium, not one person in this city, or in this world that has the same gift of life that I do. Nobody can decorate their package the same colors or designs that I do. And of course, no one has a more beautiful ribbon than me. This is because my gift is mine, not yours. Not his and not hers. It's mine. But the problem is that most of us sometimes we don't choose to use our gift of life. A lot of us don't even bother to unwrap the ribbon, let alone look inside. Or maybe some of us rip off the ribbon and tear off the package, and we think we already know what's inside, so we never look in. Life is the greatest of gifts, and the time to celebrate life is now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, now. Just like Robin Williams said in the movie Dead Poets Society, carpe diem, which is Latin for seize the day. Nobody can seize your day and make the best of it except you. To become fully you and totally you is not your right, it's your duty. Most of us die before we are fully born, just like some of us are afraid to use our gift of life. As I was writing the speech, I was constantly asking myself, why? Why is it that sometimes we choose not to use our gift of life? What a better way to live than to seize each and every second of each and every day in order to become fully you? Then I realized what my answer was. The answer is that there are times in our lives, some more frequent than others, that we lack belief in ourselves. I want to tell everyone here this evening that something that I was told and that I have learned. You are singularly the most important thing in any process. Some of you may be saying, well, hey, that's pretty selfish, or that's pretty conceited. Well, you're wrong. It's not cocky, it's not conceited. It's self-confidence and belief in yourself. Probably the two most important ingredients in becoming fully you and celebrating life. Right now is a very intense time for all of us. Everyone here is concerned about our own future. Keep these concerns in perspective by keeping one thing in mind. Each present moment will be your future. Then you can look back and say, that is the past that I made. I will now take charge of my future. I will decide what tomorrow will bring, because I will live every single second of this life right now, because the time to live is now. You are your present, you are your past, and you are your potential for the future. One thing that I have learned this past year is that in order to become fully you have got to embrace yourself and love yourself, regardless of whether you're perfect or not, because nobody here is perfect. I mean, if there's anybody right now can think of someone that they think is perfect or has godlike qualities, imagine them on the toilet. Can you see it? The time to celebrate life is now. We don't have forever. To live is to experience, to learn, to love, to hate, to want, to lose, or to win. All of these are God's gifts to us, and how we use them is our gift to each other. In conclusion, and most importantly, remember each other. Thank you.